my name is Donnie. This is my 2015 Xterra Pro 4X. It has about 156,000 miles on it. I've had it for about a year now. Bought it in July last year. I came from a two-wheel drive Xterra. This is definitely an upgrade, but I think we're gonna start going over top to bottom on this thing. Alrighty, so we're gonna go over the wheels and tires. Right now, I'm up on a 35 KO2. I'm on the new Frontier Pro 4X wheels. The only thing I have to say about those is they're super easy to scratch, especially on like trails and rocks. They get some rock rash pretty easy just because how shallow the offset is. There's literally no deep dish at all on these wheels. I really like the KO2s. One, they balance super well. They're really quiet and they wear pretty evenly too, especially if you have good alignment. I think it's gonna be my next tire, but I'm probably gonna go up in a size and probably go up to a 37. I just gotta re-gear it first. Alrighty, for suspension on this thing, I went with a Titan swap. It's really the only way to go if you want a little bit of travel on these. So I went with Dobinson's all the way around with all-dog Broverland leaf springs in the rear. So what I'm running is the extended coilovers in the front with just extended shocks in the rear. It was mainly a cheaper option for a Titan swap, but it ended up working out really well. It's running the factory front R180. It's a factory Xterra differential, but I plan on upgrading to the Nissan Titan M205 front differential when I do re-gear it. It is running the M226 in the rear that comes on the Pro 4Xs with an E-locker, so that's super nice, especially in those tough situations. But I'm looking to re-gear to either a 410 or a 456, especially if I want to go 37. I'm kind of deciding between the two because I'm looking at highway driving versus kind of crawling. All right, for armor on this thing, front to back. So I have an ARB front bull bar. I really like it. I like the big wraparound, big bulky bull bar. It just kind of fits these really well. I think they did a really good job. And then in the rear, I have a hardcore off-road swing out. I can't fit a 35 underneath, so those are really the only option. And then I just have custom sliders on each side with a hefty fab transfer case skid underneath. And then everything else is just the stock Pro 4X skids, like the engine skid, the gas tank skid, and then the radiator skid plate. I just went pretty simple with lighting on this thing, just LEDs all the way around up top for the fog light that comes on the Pro 4X on the roof. And then I have LED headlights and LED fog lights in the bumper with my ditch lights just being casual Baja designs. They work great and they do what I need to. All right, this is my 30-inch Big 5 Overland GMRS antenna. It is rated for 5.5 dBs and it does great. I love this antenna. It really matches the ARB bull bar super well. I love the design. It's kind of an Australian vibe to it. It also has like no interference whatsoever on the trails and when I'm driving around, when I'm talking to people. I just drove 1,300 miles, about 3,000 total, 3,500 total, all around Colorado, out west and back, and I had literally no issues with the antenna. It did such a great job. I had no interference. I picked up some other people, but other than that, I was able to talk to my buddies clear as day. I'm currently running this setup with a Midland MXT 275 15-watt radio. It gets a bunch of distance, a bunch of range, and I've had no issues. Alrighty, so this is my snorkel setup. I really like it. Well, number one, it's an airflow 4x4 snorkel, meaning it's straight from Australia, which is really cool, and it hooks up straight to the stock intake box, so I didn't have to spend a bunch of money on a cold air intake or something like that. And I also have the Cyclone by Snorkel Upgrade. They did a great job making this pre-filter. Gets all the bugs and all the crap that you pick up on the trails, doesn't go into your filter and makes them last a lot longer. This has been a build breakdown of my 2015 Xterra. It's been great. It's been awesome. I love the Nissan platform. Lots of parts you can just throw on from Nissan Titans and other Nissan vehicles. I hope to see you guys on the trail sometime soon. Maybe this thing will be a little bit bigger up on some 37s. Is that good? Yep.